really taking the brunt of the 1v2 damage for most of that fight. So I would say this is a big win for the Radiant so far. They got a kill on the Lich, which will let him come back really well. They didn't even lose the Necro. But they killed the Ember Spirit, who's one of the scariest members of the Dire team right now. It does mean that Doom gets a little bit more space. And he's a hero that uses it pretty well, just because he eats creeps. But he's not as far behind as I thought he would be. But I guess that's because the supports have been roaming the entire time. Yeah, that's what I mean by it's really hard to deal with Wind Ranger. Even if you chains her, she can usually run away right after. But haste runes are pretty good for Ember. Oh. Ember just made a bad decision. Yeah, just a couple ults. Well, one ult. But that was a really nice ice path though. Because it meant that it doesn't matter how fast Ember Spirit is, he just gets stunned anyway. But now this Necro's running away. I think he'll be fine. Especially because Jakiro with haste. But they don't have Ravage to blow on him. And he's still really tanky. Doom's still doing well in his lane. He has Doom ready. He's also going for Hand of Midas. I'm a little surprised he's not going Blink, but I think a lot of people in this league just like Midas Doom. And it is nice, because if the game gets messy, the fact that you have so much gold is really nice. Like, if you're not able to abuse the Blink... He's not gonna go mech, because Necro already has mech. Or, he's about to have mech. Just needs 100 gold. But it looks like everyone's gonna form up near mid lane. Because the Necro's coming here, he'll have his mech. The Wind Ranger's here. He'll have most of her Maelstrom. Or at least the expensive part. Tide has his level 7, so he does have Ravage. He opted for a point in Gush instead of a third point in Kraken Shell. Or a fourth in Anchor Smash. Makes sense. These Ancients have been warded, I think, for a while. So it's not like he gets to use the level 3 Kraken Shell for kills on the Ancients. Doom is catching up really well, by the way. He was, like, at least 15 creeps behind earlier. Now he's only 5. And this Luna's been falling behind. And that high ground observer no longer exists. Oh, that shackle. That shackle almost hit the Ember Spirit, and that probably would have been a kill, because Tidehunter was too far away. And they could follow up with a quick Reaper's Scythe. Well, it looks like both teams are kind of moving away from mid. There's a big creep wave down here. Lots of people forming up top. Luna looks to be going for drums. She wants an early fighting item, not like Home of the Dominator, which just helps you farm. Although it looks like Team Guenther wants to take this mid tower. Oh, I missed that kill, sorry. They didn't even use Doom, they just killed the Luna because she got overconfident, I guess. And now they're just gonna keep fighting, and there's just a lot of really messy fights. Like, that Ravage didn't do anything, but he stood in the Macropyre. They get the mid as well. They're probably gonna get this Earthshaker. Actually, maybe. No. If that had latched, they would have had the Earthshaker. but Lich didn't have mana, so he needed a little bit more time. It's Arcane Boots for the Jakiro too, which is pretty huge. Lich can also pick up an item if he wants. And yeah, Skyrath and Luna are kind of up here okay, but there's no Ravage. The Earthshaker has to go back to base to heal. Ember Spirit's in mid. He hasn't gotten much yet. Like, he ideally really wants part of his drums right now. But he just doesn't. He's actually gonna go defend bottom. And the Flame Guard really protects him there, because he could have died otherwise. But it does mean that this triple up here gets to go do whatever they want on the tower. And there's not much you could do to stop it. Luna can't really fight. They have a Doom. They have Liquid Fire at level 4. But I think the problem is LNP isn't defending any of their towers. They're just splitting up and farming. They have to know what this entails. Like, they could have sent all 5 of their heroes to defend one push. Maybe get a trade with good hero trade. And that's Doggy Dog's Maelstrom now. So he's going to be a big damage threat. Late game, Luna definitely will outcarry the Windranger, as will Ember. But mid game, Windranger's really good. And even late game, she's still really strong if you can get a good fight. She's just limited because she can only target one person at a time, really. Also point out the last hit denies. Oh, never mind, there could be a fight here. Doom on the Earthshaker, he can't do anything. Ravage finishes off Shakiro though. And a good Eclipse from behind, but he's still... Necro's still alive. Wind Raider gets some damage off, that's gonna be a dead Luna, probably. And that's also a dead Tidehunter. But Necro might die to this... Yep, Necro's dead to the Ember Spirit. Luna didn't die. I guess the Doom burn damage wasn't quite enough. So it's a 2-for-1 trade. It's in Guenther's favor, but it's not overwhelming. It's really nice for this Ember Spirit that he got the kill in the pack, though. He really needs gold. There's a snowball hero that falls behind is a sad hero. Lich has a ton of gold. Like, he has 4 kills and 3 assists, and they have 6 towers? 7 towers. He's rich. Strange for a Lich support. They already have a mech. Oh, he's going Dagon. Gonna ask where he was going. Gonna say maybe Aghanims. Oh, Windranger trying to run. Yeah, Ember Spirit can catch up to her. I find it interesting that he didn't Sleight of Fist Q. Maybe he was just worried that he wouldn't hit it. Maybe he just wanted the more faster damage of his ult. I look forward to seeing if he maxes his ult before his Sleight of Fist. A lot of the times I like maxing Sleight of Fist just for the cooldown. But they get the kill on the Lich, but now they have to run away. But there isn't much control. Oh, they do have the Doom on the Blink, so they're gonna get the kill on the Ember Spirit. But Self gets the kill on Jakiro. This is a messy fight. This Earthshaker is really showing his worth. Every time he shows up, they usually get a kill, or they force someone off. Necro's dead. He just can't. No, but Necro actually manages to fight off the Skyrath Mage. That's really bad. Like, that could have been a free kill, but Skyrath is such a squishy hero that he just got too low too fast. He's also level 6 and Necro's level 10. So he should know about this Observer Ward up here. but he is invisible. Doesn't want to reveal himself because this could be a kill. He has level 2 focus fire. He should be able to line up an easy shackle. Should be, but this Luna's running around a lot. He doesn't even get the shackle. He might just be dead. Yep. That's the problem. You have to hit the shackle. Especially with Luna, because then she just gets to eclipse you for free. And you're the only one there because you're lining up a shackle. Oh, Lich should be dead. This is what Ember Spirit's amazing at. He just gets pickoffs anytime anyone's alone. You can't escape him if he decides to jump on you. It was looking really drastic for LNP. They were falling behind pretty hard. But they're definitely coming back into this game. Their Earthshaker has Arcane Boots at least. Tidehunter is getting their mech. I'd definitely prefer to see the Blink Dagger, because I think they need initiation more. But I can definitely see where mech would help them, especially in big team fights, if they get initiated on. Oh, Luna decided not to go for the drums. She just got a casual bracer. She got the Helm of the Dominator to farm. I'd really like to see her put a creep over here to stack for her, because that's really why you want the Helm. But either way, she's getting a BKB. Oh, but this ward's spotting her out. Yeah, they just rush down the Tidehunter. Doom into Dagon. They have 2 Dagons. That's something that's pretty huge about Necro. He has an amazing pickoff potential. But Wind Raider's in a lot of trouble. Yeah, that's quick cleanup. But now this Ember Spirit's in a little bit of trouble. Never mind. Ember Spirit gets away, but they get the Skywrath instead. And they don't really get to do any damage. Because Guenther still has mech. Well, they don't have mech anymore, but they used mech. They have the heals from Necro. It's really hard to kill this team in a skirmish. Like, you have to go all in and split them up. And Ember can't do that alone. That's why it's so great that they're able to pick off the Tidehunter so cleanly. Oh. I was gonna say this Lich might be dead, but they had the fail Ember Spirit WQ. They'll probably get away. And this Necro got a Dagon, and then he not only got a Dagon, but decided to upgrade it further. I don't actually dislike this though. I think something that's overlooked about Necro is that he has huge pickoff potential. And especially with Dagon on himself, Dagon on Lich, if he and Lich find someone, they pretty much just get a kill. And 30% death timer increase is pretty huge. For another push in mid. Ember Spirit does have a TP scroll, but he's not full health and mana. Oh, that Shackle's gonna be tough. They don't even have to doom him. They don't even have to Reaper Scythe. They just Dagon. They only used 1 Dagon. That's a really big strength of this Radiant lineup. They just can get pickoffs really well if they hit their spells. Like, Necro being near anyone is a pickoff. Doom catching someone with Doom is a pickoff. Shackle Shot is a pickoff. Then Jakiro just forces the fights. And Lich just punishes the bad fights. Oh. Wind Raider's in a lot of trouble, but this Ember's in even more trouble. Doesn't have any fire remnants. Ah, he gets the kill because Wind Raider steps too close. She looked at the fire. But Ember Spirit's gonna pay with that with his life. I think that's good for LNP though, because Ember gets the kill first, and it gives them a lot of space. Like, it relieves a lot of pressure, even if the Ember is really important. pet. Luna gets ganked. No, not Luna.